It's just about that time of the week. Time for the Weekly Weebs Podcast. Grab your friends, family, waifus, and husbandos, and join your favorite weebs for an exciting show of anime talk. Hosts Crimson, Frenchie, Wigwiki, and Zario Machini will review and suggest shows, talk about news from the industry, and tackle some of the biggest arguments in the world of anime. It's the Weekly Weebs Podcast, starting now.
I'm not gonna come.
What's up, beautiful bitches and other bitches who are not beautiful, but you're also beautiful because you're listening to our podcast, which I don't know how you found us. There's like 7 of you. I guess we have 8 now. But yeah, welcome back to the Weekly Weebs Podcast. I'm your host this week, Frenchie. Our news this week, a couple big announcements from the One Piece live action.
Now I'm gonna come.
They have announced, I believe, a total of 10 new castings for Season 2, including some huge characters. Starting out with members of Baroque Works, it'll be David Dasmalchian playing number 3. You might recognize him from Dot Man, I think is his name, from the Suicide Squad.
Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man.
That's what it is.
That makes it so much better.
Yeah.
Dot Man to Polka Dot Man. Cameron Johnson will be playing number 5. Jazara Jaslin will be Miss Valentine, and Daniel Lasker will be Mr. 9. One of my favorite casting choices, Clive Russell will be playing Crocus. Clive Russell is the Blackfish in Game of Thrones, as well as a bunch of other long-time roles. The dude's almost 80. He's been around forever. Brendan Murray will be playing Broggy, and Werner Coaster will be playing Dory. So I'm really excited for the Giants to be introduced.
Yeah, I'm excited for season 2 as a whole. Solely because I'm very interested to see what arcs we're doing. We clearly know we're doing Drum Kingdom and we're doing Baroque Works. Yeah. But I wonder if we're gonna get any beginning to Alabasta, or if we're gonna be if we're just gonna save Alabasta for all of season 3 because it was a bigger arc.
I'm not sure because they did the entire first saga in season 1
in 10 episodes.
I thought they only did 8. I think if they did 10 episodes, they could definitely... Because the problem with Alabasta, like most One Piece arcs, it's really expanded upon. Yeah. And there's definitely some stuff they could cut out and pretty much cut it in half.
That's true.
But they do have 4 other announcements. I'm going to save the best one for last. Ty Keogh will be playing Dalton. Looks perfect for the role. Rob Coletti will be playing Wapple. Fuck that guy. Wapple, not Rob Coletti.
Yeah, you're right. It was 8 episodes.
Yeah. Julia Raywald will be playing Tashigi, another really good casting choice. And then Callum Kerr will be playing Captain Smoker.
That one I'm actually kind of excited for because I'm excited to see a younger looking Smoker, albeit current Smoker in the anime stuff. Older Smoker is hot, but it'll be cool to have that different.
Also, is he even really that old, or does he just have white hair?
He just has white hair.
That's fair.
Because I think he's supposed to be in his mid to late 20s.
I need to look this up now.
Because all the One Piece characters are younger than you think.
Facts.
Except Jinbei, who's 46.
Or Brooke, who's 90.
Love Jinbei.
Oh, okay. I guess Smoker's 36. Never fucking mind.
Yeah, that's old. And you can't tell me that's not old just because we're getting close to that age. I'm just saying that's old.
I mean, it is.
It's old.
Especially compare everyone he's fighting is in their late teens, early 20s.
Yeah.
Considering Luffy, Nami, and Usopp, and Zoro and Sanji are all 17 to 19 when the series starts.
True. I wonder if they do decide to go the Alabasta route with this arc, with this season as well, if who they're gonna have casted as Ace, since we'll be meeting Ace for the first time in Alabasta.
I think they could do the Ace reveal similar to what they did with Smoker at the end of season 1.
Yes, I agree.
He's walking into Alabasta and you just see the tattoo on his back.
Yeah.
With the hat.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I think that's the exact type of reveal they would do. I was really expecting... So they announced those 3 groups on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And I'm okay, cool. We're going to get Vivi, Crocodile,
Nico,
Chopper,
Robin,
and Robin
Chopper,
on Friday. and then nothing was posted yesterday, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Those are some fairly big named characters, though, so I'm sure they're probably not going to.
Yeah, but
announce
like
them
literally,
until,
they're
like,
building
gets
it up.
Closer.
They're
Yeah,
building it up. Why wouldn't you announce it right now? Because then it's going to make people even more excited way earlier on.
fair.
Especially since once filming starts, people are going to know anyway.
Maybe they won't know. Maybe they'll hide it.
They're not good at hiding stuff anymore.
They don't have Tom Holland.
That was pretty good.
They don't have Tom Holland.
Yeah, but I could feel Inaki accidentally letting something loose. The guy that plays Luffy.
He's just One Piece Tom Holland.
That's fair.
He's just live action Luffy.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I'm excited to get some more casting. I'm hoping we at least get into Alabasta. And even if we don't get into Alabasta, if we go through Baroque Works, which we know we're going to, we're getting Vivi.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't announced Vivi or Crocodile. Those are two of the bigger ones. And we know for a fact we're going to get Vivi and Chopper. If they've already announced Wapple.
If they've already announced they're doing the Baroque Works arc and Drum Kingdom arc, then yeah, we're 100% getting Vivi. As to when, who knows? I also know we're going to be getting a bit like a tease of Robin, because when she first infiltrates Mary before just piecing off. Yes, sir. Wow, nice.
I was just farting.
Yeah, sounds about right. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited. Still gotta get my my Netflix. Just period. I gotta get another Netflix account
Why?
because the whole password sharing
Don't
bullshit.
have to. You can just go over to your friend's house and watch it. We could have a One Piece watch party.
True, but there's also shows like Arcane season 2 that I'm gonna want to watch.
Guess what? Hey, same as the first argument I just gave.
Fair enough.
We could just do an Arcane watch party,
I'm down.
and that way you don't have to spend money.
Yeah.
Because if you're just gonna get it for 2 shows, what's the point?
I mean, you just pay for that like 1 month that you're going to watch it and then drop it.
Or you could just for free. You could just do it for free. For free.
All right. Well, what is our topic for today, sir?
So, y'all know me. You know that I do a lot of sad anime.
No, really?
Prove it. Go through the list of all the shows you've gone through.
Let's see. Anohana, Your Lie in April,
Those are the
Plastic
first two I thought of.
Memories, Princess
Beats.
Mononoke, kind of, Angel Beats, Clan Ad. If Higgins hadn't assigned Clan Ad After Story, I was planning to. Violet Evergarden. Do I need to keep going on?
Yeah, no more. Yeah.
Your Mom.
Your Mom and May.
Why you gotta bring my mom into this, dude?
I'm pulling up
Should I share everyone with that theory I came up with of why your brother is a bigger dick than you?
Silent voice.
Yep, that's the theory. A silent voice. A deaf girl's the reason. Pay no heed to the fact that movie came out after you were born. That's not part of it.
It's not part of it. Don't worry about it. Guys, don't listen to him. My brother, okay, he might. He does.
That's it. He do. He just do.
He does do it.
Yeah, you've had a lot of like really depressing assignments now that I'm looking at.
You're fucking welcome.
But
You're
like,
fucking welcome.
no. 86.
86 is so good though.
Albeit like it's not necessarily like a quote unquote like it's not purposefully a sad anime. It's supposed to be like an action anime, but man, the ending's so fucking sad. Like in a good way. What else did you fucking assign?
A lot.
Yeah.
He assigned a lot.
Who? No, you assigned Rascal, right? Hagen or Wiki?
What?
You're the one who assigned Rascal's Not Dreaming Bunny Girl Senpai?
I do not remember. That
I'm
was
pretty
a
sure
long
that was
time ago.
a Zario assignment.
That was a long time ago, my friend.
Gotcha.
You asked me questions from that long ago, I wouldn't be able to tell you the answer.
Well,
I couldn't even tell you how old I am half the time.
As you just asked us if we remembered a random shooting downtown from 2021.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So how is sad? Like,
Could've
how
been me.
has sad anime impacted you guys in a like real life stance? Then
It's made me cry.
I think it's made me appreciate anime more. I think that's one of the big things with this entire like genre of sad shit is that it's finding new reasons to make me emotional.
yeah, and the thing with sad anime and it's just anime in general is it doesn't necessarily have to be purposefully sad. Like, you know, your Clan Ads, Angel Beats, Plastic Memories. Like, you know, as I was talking about, like we had 86 where that had a really sad, like, you know, happy kind of sad ending to it, but
Kind of somber.
yeah, a
Angel
somber
Beats
ending.
wasn't meant to be. It was also just like that. That was a comedy show.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
that was
No. Anyway, it's fucking trash.
like that.
Okay,
that
yeah,
was a
that's fair.
comedy show. That wasn't just sad. That was a comedy show sprinkle sad.
That's fair. So
But
I
it
guess
hit.
are we talking like ones that are purposefully meant for us to be sad about, or are we talking like just the
Sad.
sad moments? Period.
So I think the main thing with today is just finding what makes it worth, you know, killing off a character versus, you know, done for shock value. Like there's a lot of talk of like needless deaths in anime. One of the perfect ones is freaking Neji.
I was
And
thinking Ace, but that works too.
Ace's death isn't done for shock value. That one is like,
My jaw dropped.
yeah, but it's not done for shock value. It's not a needless death. It impacts the
that's
story
fair.
in a huge way. Neji's death, fucking pointless.
Especially when you add in the fact that it could have been fucking stopped.
And he was protecting a shadow clone.
I still haven't.
Fun fact:
I'm just assuming you're never going to at this point.
there
Yeah.
was something that was going. So hit the Byakugan has a weak. The Byakugan has a weakness where it has this one spot where they just can't see in their 360 vision.
Right.
Right. So if someone comes flying in that spot towards their back, they can get hit pretty gruesomely.
Mm-hmm.
He was facing Naruto, blocking an on like a fucking like doing 64 palms, blocking a bunch of shit from coming to hit him. Didn't see one coming through his blind spot. Fun fact: Hinata was on the other side of Naruto. Could have told him, "Hey, move."
So you're blaming Hinata for
I'm just blaming
Neji's
the
death.
bad writing in
Oh.
that moment.
That's fair.
There could have been something completely different. I think at least
Was
I
this in
think
Shippuden?
yeah.
Okay.
At least
This
I
is
think
late in Shippuden.
I think it could have been
Okay.
something complete. He could have died in such a better way.
Because I was like, I don't remember watching that in the original Naruto.
Though, to be
At all.
honest, Shippuden kind of ruins Neji's character in general because he's basically pointless. Because he was supposed to serve as a
Rival.
realization, well, not just a rival, but a realization for Naruto of how hard he needed to work, only for us, and to show that you can do anything coming from anywhere, only to find out, oh yeah, Naruto's the son of the fourth Hokage, so that doesn't mean shit. Because he has, ingrained skills and abilities, and he also has the fucking Nine Tails in him, so it doesn't fucking matter that he was an orphan when his father and mother gave him incredible powers by having him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fucking stupid for Neji's character in general when we find out all this shit.
I do like Neji's character though.
I like him as a character. I just don't like the writing for how they develop him in Shippuden.
But, I know with, Violet Evergarden, the commander's death was very sad, but it was also very impactful for Violet's character. And I think obviously without the commander's death, I think that show would have had a very different turn and would not have made me cry or feel emotions as much as I did.
Dude, I don't know. We didn't even know that the commander was completely dead, and we'd already gotten the fucking parasail episode and the mother writing to her daughter.
I forgot
Those were the two most
The mother writing to her daughter was such a good fucking episode.
That show is so good.
I still need to
I don't
watch
even
the
remember
movies.
the commander, dude.
He was basically the one that helped raise her.
Oh, the one that she was in love with?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Was there a thing with the stairs? Like you got clasped by stairs or some shit like that?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he just got killed.
I don't remember the context of that part. But, yeah.
Pretty sure he just died.
R.I.P. Jinpei?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Gene Man.
That's another one, though, that has really impact on the plot. and was developed.
The kid, dude, you wouldn't think when a show fucking plays with your emotions before you even meet the fucking character is wild. When they show him in the OP of them having fun, you're like, oh, dude, when's this guy gonna show up? He's like he's gonna be a fun part of the crew, like a good addition. Yeah. And then you start meeting him, and they're like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, this guy's awesome. They're becoming friends. The greatest adventures are coming. Just kidding.
I mean, and even season 2 did that too, where they had Nanami and.
Don't spoil. I haven't seen all of season 2 yet.
But you've read it, manga, yes?
Not that far.
All right, well, I ain't saying shit.
Season 2 is the one with the fucking
Shibuya arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How far are you about to say?
I'm not. What's the last thing you remember? Because I watched all of the arc. I don't fucking know what you're saying.
I don't want to say it in your microphone. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, so I don't know if you...
Have you seen season 2?
I've read it through it.
Okay, so you tell him right now to text us what you want to tell me, and then you say if it's before or after what I'm saying. And how are you gonna tell him without telling me right now? If you're just you tell him.
Well, also telling the audience, you have a phone where you could.
That's what I'm saying.
Text me.
Yeah.
Because I know you don't know sign language super well, and I don't know the fucking letters enough.
I will say
sign language I know is
JJK. I will say JJK is a good show where they kind of like started. I know shows in the past have like done it, but I feel like at least in today's in my mind, JJK started setting the standard for new anime of being like, don't be afraid to fucking kill off a character.
So here's the problem. I don't know where he was at because he whispered it to you, not me.
That's why I said tell him to in your text.
Oh.
But yeah, I think JKK started that for our generation. Then this new generation of anime to come out in manga.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to kill off a character just to make people feel good. Like, make people feel good and then fucking kill them.
Yeah. JJK is changing the narrative set by like One Piece and Naruto and fucking Dragon Ball Z, where every character is safe or plot armor is going to save their lives.
Mm-hmm. If we just put it in the plot that they die, plot armor can't save them.
True. I'm not going to lie, I don't remember.
Okay, well.
Anyway, this character, it doesn't really matter. I know.
I know
that death.
Okay,
but I don't remember if it comes before or after.
I think it.
Have I seen? Just name the character.
Which one?
Just name the character. Fuck it, I don't care. Just tell me.
Nanami.
Oh, the guy with glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Where he just turns and half of him's gone.
Yeah, and then he says it's all up to you.
Yep.
And then Itadori's fighting the blood guy.
Yeah.
Right? After that?
I think so, yeah. In the bathroom and everything?
Yeah, that was a little bit after, but he was fighting that one dude. Then it was either the sequencing of events is a little weird in my brain right now. But that was a fucking sick ass fight. That bathroom fight was the fucking tits.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hands.
Mm. Yeah. And I think one of the nice things about some shonen anime is that they can sprinkle those deaths in with them completely making sense. Like Ace's death. If you think about it, Ace is not a major character. He's not even close. He's in maybe 10 episodes before this.
Yeah.
But because we get the backstory of him and Luffy.
When they were like kids and everything.
Yeah. And his death is a plot development for
Luffy being better.
Yeah. And like a lot of the time I'm not happy about that when you use another character's death to build up another, because it's a really big trope that a lot of people use. But Ace's makes perfect sense because he's doing it to save Luffy.
Yeah.
And Luffy then realizes that he has to become stronger. And my favorite part is that...
And boy, howdy fucking did he.
Yeah. And he also started developing, some of Ace's techniques into his fighting with Red Hawk.
Yep.
But my favorite moment is Jinbei punching him and be like, you have other people in your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
then him just counting all his friends, just breaking.
Yeah,
that destroyed me.
Yeah, that was
I was a
sad.
fucking mess.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
I just remember watching that episode and then texting Casey and be like, well, Ace just died and now I want to.
Oh my God.
Rip.
What do you guys think is the saddest anime assignment we've watched?
Okay.
And how did was it sad because of shock factor, or was it sad because it was
Planet After Story. The fucking wife dying and then the kid dying.
Yeah.
That entire show.
I don't
Like,
remember it.
That's the one, it's the high school romance, and then we see them as adults. She has health problems, and they end up
and it
getting...
has the alternate ending, too?
Yep.
With the other female?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I'm actually going to say Anohana for me, maybe.
We found you, man.
Because I almost cried at work because of that. Granted, I also haven't watched any other shows during my lunch break at work because I don't take lunch breaks that much anymore. But I just remember actually actively having to hold the floodgates back during the note exchange stuff. And they saw the tree. I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Trying to think. What are the other shows?
Yeah, I'm looking through them right now. Like, Silent Voice was really sad. Citrus was sad at the end.
You mean Orange? Citrus was the two stepsisters wanting to bang.
I mean Orange. I 100% mean Orange.
Citrus was sad.
Sad because he didn't
Orange was... I forgot about Orange. That show is so fucking
Orange
good.
was fucking good as shit.
Orange was really good.
The guy giving up his future with the girl and their kid just so they can save his life.
Yeah, that was...
I don't know where to look at.
Wow.
Wait, I have my notes.
I'm trying to look through the other ones. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas was pretty sad.
This is a surprise death.
That was the sad part, yeah.
Oh, the first episode of Oshinoko.
Oh my god. Well, okay, that one was sad with shock factor because I think it was more because of how it was animated and just how traumatizing her death
When the Beast?
was.
Oh yeah, the stuff with his parents and everything.
True.
When the Beast said, Radiant season 2.
It's another one where things are. It's not a sad anime, but it's sprinkled in to further the plot and done well.
I Want You to Eat Your Pancreas.
We just mentioned that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Where she got stabbed.
Yeah.
Tokyo Revengers. I feel like that is a sad time travel show.
Yeah, that is a sad anime.
That is a sad anime.
I think it's is that a Shonen Jump?
Don't know.
I want to say yes. But I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I'm just gonna check the Shonen Jump app and see if I can find it on there because that'll be an answer.
Angels of Death was...
Vinland Saga.
It was sad and Vinland Saga had its sad moments. I think Angels of Death
sad
was also...
moments. He literally lost his father and spent the entire story trying to get revenge and had it taken away from him. It was action-packed, but it was sad to watch this character devolve into madness. And then see it get taken away and become a fucking slave and become a shell of a man.
True. Angels of Death also had it wasn't obviously that was not a sad anime. That was
it was a melancholy feel versus
and I think that one it didn't have it wasn't for
what the
shock.
fuck did you eat this morning?
Is it the coffee?
No, I was doing that before I had the coffee.
Oh,
Does it smell?
I haven't smelled any of them, which is the terrifying part. Because I feel like they're just gathering, waiting to fucking punch us in the face.
Oh, here's one that was
To Your Eternity.
To Your Eternity. That one is sad, not for shock value. That one's sad because it's sad.
I feel like a lot of them we've been listening are sad for shock value.
I know Plunderer was one where it had moments where it was sad. The stuff with the backstory for
if you guys could see Reggie's face right now.
the stuff with the backstory and why he's basically carrying all of the weight on his shoulders, that part was sad because
The part that doesn't make sense plot-wise?
yeah, because it was
it did not make me sad. I literally went, that's fucking stupid.
oh.
And wanted to turn the show off. I hated that show. Not because the concept is so fucking cool. So fucking cool. And the execution is dog shit. That's the saddest part about Plunderer.
Cyberpunk.
Hey, you know what? Okay. The moon scene is sad, not for shock factor. That's just depressing.
The moon scene. The
His mom fucking dying.
and then him staring inside the washer.
Yeah.
Okay, I looked up a thing. It's the 10 most pointless deaths in anime.
Ooh, yeah. Fire him off.
Fire him. Rapid fire.
Denzo Leonis literally sacrificed himself for nothing. 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, there's a picture.
Denzo
Is
Leonis.
there a picture?
He was the assistant great Holy Knight.
Oh, the one who basically let an angel possess him only for it to not matter because then they were like, deuces.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
A member of the Scouts Regiment, Mike, and his death had 0 impact. I believe it was when they were trapped right before Ymir revealed herself, that he basically sacrificed himself trying to let them get away.
Oh,
no. It was the Beast Titan. The Beast
the
Titans
one who he found out the Beast Titan was speaking straight up English.
Yeah, and he was just holding him up and looking at like the ODM gear and stuff like that.
Yep, I remember now.
And he was one of like the best people in the Survey Corps. Like it says, only Levi was considered to be more skilled than him.
Well, yeah, because Levi is daddy.
Yeah.
And Matt Mercer.
Gein's sacrifice in Bleach.
Haven't seen it.
No shit. You say that every time we bring up Bleach.
Haven't seen it.
He basically sacrificed himself to Aizen trying to stop him, and it was pointless.
Oh.
Like, he betrays the... God, what the fuck are they called?
I don't know.
No shit. But Soul Society. He betrays the Soul Society, goes off with Aizen, and then turns on him because he had a long-time hatred of Aizen. And, he did nothing to help. Greed's sacrifice to a weakened father. I disagree with that.
I disagree with that also. But, man, that was also another sad... Well, okay, was that moment a sad moment for shock factor, or was that a sad moment because of the growth and evolution that we saw with Greed throughout the show?
So this one is just saying because he sacrificed himself so Father would then regain all of the sins,
right,
and basically make him more human. But it says the effects are negligible at best, which fair. Ed was going to get super strong either way, because shown in anime.
Yeah.
But also, I'm not going to knock anything in FMAB. That is the closest thing to a perfect anime, I think, out there.
Yeah.
Except in Wiki's Mind Boy and the Beast.
Or Free Ren.
It's good. It's good. But you know what's better?
Oh.
Aunt Fanny.
This one is
Did you
definitely...
say Aunt Fanny?
Yep.
Fair.
Pedro in One Piece.
Pedro, what? Yes. Okay. That I want to talk about that actually for a second.
That's not pointless.
His death is totally pointless. He doesn't even kill the person that...
But he bought them fucking time is what they needed.
But he was fighting him already. They were already on the verge of getting away.
He was on the verge of dying to that guy instantly and then to kill.
Him sacrificing himself, not pointless. It's the fact that the other guy fucking lived that I hate.
And he only lost an arm.
So so it's not pointless. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not.
He's also stupid powerful. The guy he was fighting.
Fair. I'll give you that.
He's one of the sweet generals. You know what I'm saying? You think that big of an explosion is gonna fucking kill him?
I don't think he is one of the sweet generals.
Isn't he?
No, he's just one of the sons of Big Mom.
Well, still, all their family's stupid powerful.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? You think that little of an explosion is gonna fucking actually kill one of them? No, it fucked him up, for sure.
But but it didn't even really affect him because he could just use his power to create a new arm,
which he did.
That's just called creativity.
I hate it.
But his death is not pointless. Don't fucking take that away from him, because he did.
I just hate his death.
I also hate his death. I think that I'll say this: I am fine with Pedro dying in the show. That can make some sense. I hate the how.
Yeah, because it's all the buildup of the explosion, and the guy lost an arm. That was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
the only thing that really inspired was just Carrot to be like, you know what, fuck this, I'm going ham.
But like, you literally could have done that with him just dying in a fight.
Also true. Yeah. Like, if it was just a normal fight moment, that's fair. But I think because it was the explosion that only one person died from, and the other person only lost an arm, it didn't feel as resolved
Or
as
impactful.
it could, or impactful as it could have been.
But it just wasn't pointless. That's what I'm getting at.
The explosion part of the sacrifice was pointless.
Him sacrificing himself in that moment, not pointless. His death, not pointless. He did it, and it gave them time to escape.
His death, not pointless. The execution of how his death happened.
Also, fuck you guys. Don't be hating on Oda with how he writes his stories.
We're not hating on Oda.
I'll hate on Oda sometimes.
I've stopped hating on Oda. I did that
built
for
his entire personality for a while on hating on Oda.
I would say, yeah, my first
fuck One Piece. The show
my first 2 to 3 years of this podcast was me saying fuck One Piece. And now I'm like, you know
now
what?
Your wife has a straw hat tattoo.
Now I'm like, yeah. Now Eric has a straw hat tattoo, and I'm gonna be planning my half sleeve, and I'm gonna be putting the straw hat, like the actual straw hat, on my half sleeve.
That just means that you need to listen to us more when we tell you to watch shows.
No. Maybe.
From Hellsing Ultimate, Schrodinger failing to stop Alucard with his sacrifice.
That
I don't really remember because it's been so long since we watched Hellsing Ultimate.
So I remember it, and yeah, I was confused about it the whole time because I was like, is Schrodinger supposed to be like a bad guy, good guy? Because I know he clearly was working with the Nazis, but he was just kind of there. He was just kind of there. He just felt like he was just, cool concept, but yeah, one of the ones we got on there.
Poof and Yuppie sacrificed themselves to save their king, who was already dying.
That was pointless because they didn't even die. Their sacrifice only meant that they just got chibified.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Although, Meruem and Komugi's death, that was not a shock factor. That was building up to something that was gorgeous.
No one likes Poof anyway, so fuck him.
Yeah, no, Poof's a piece of shit.
Oh, the 3 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Poof either.
Pizza's better.
I really disagree with this one.
Listening.
Because this is such a big part of the plot. Lelouch did not need to kill Euphemia in Code Geass.
Who the fuck's Euphemia again?
His sister with the pink hair who ends up shooting all the Japanese people because he accidentally uses the...
If he didn't kill her, she would have just kept going.
Yeah.
I remember now.
That is such... it's definitely a shock factor, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
That's when he realizes, I think, that he can't be careless with his power because he doesn't realize he still has his Geass active.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that moment alone was... I think a turning point for the show, because originally he was just kind of going willy-nilly of I have this cool-ass power, and I think that was kind of what made him change and be okay, I have this power, but that doesn't mean it's always going to end well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that death was not necessarily useless because it changed how Lelouch kind of went about as a character for the rest of the show. But it was, I feel like that one was, I think that one was more of a shock factor death.
It was a shock factor death, but like I said, it's a well executed, needed one.
Yeah, the article he's reading from is called Top 10 Most Pointless Deaths.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Number 2 is King Kai's death in Dragon Ball Z when he takes Cell to King Kai's planet. And I can agree with this because it says King Kai supervised an entire Universe 7's northern area, and his death had no impact whatsoever. Which, fair, because he also blew up a planet. King Kai's planet is tiny, but, you would think killing a Kai would have impact. I can completely agree with that one. It's not necessarily a sad death. More Goku using instant transmission to take Cell away so he doesn't blow up the planet. Mm-hmm. Is Goku sacrificing himself, which also is obviously pointless if you sacrifice yourself in Dragon Ball Z because you can just be wished back within a year.
Yeah.
And number 1 is Neji. According to CBR, this is the most pointless death in anime, which we've kind of talked about a lot.
Yeah. Still never got that far.
You should just do it.
Probably won't.
It's on your poster, right?
I don't know if it is on. I know regular Naruto is.
Well,
I don't
when
it says Naruto, it means all of it.
Not Boruto. Boruto's a different manga series. You don't have to watch that. But so I did also find 15 unsatisfying anime deaths that didn't do awesome characters justice.
Okay.
We'll start with 15.
I love how this went from sad anime to death.
That's because usually that's the saddest thing in anime, Crimson. Death is final.
Let me rephrase it.
Unless you're in Dragon Ball Z.
It went from sad moments of anime to useless deaths.
Yes, because we're talking about deaths that were pointless and just done for shock value. That they didn't need to happen.
That's fair.
Ergo,
fuck me.
Yeah. Saddest thing.
I will say there's something I wanted to bring up a little bit ago. I was waiting until you're done with the official list. So I'm going to do it before you make this one.
Sounds good.
That I watched a video recently talking about how, like, I can't remember what podcast it was. I don't actively listen to it. It was just a clip on my TikTok. If I can find it, I'll say it again. How they were talking about how, like, genres now, there's, like, I think the film industry or just anything is just transcending genres, and how everything is just becoming one thing, basically. How, like, every type of movie and show has elements of horror, comedy, action, and all that stuff in it, pretty much. And everything's just becoming one singular thing. Mm-hmm. And you'll never not, because every action movie has comedy in it now.
Yeah.
And, like, every show is starting to have elements of other shows, like show genres. It's not, back in the day when we had action movies, it was just that.
When you turn your head, turn the mic with you.
Sorry.
Yeah,
but whenever we just have action movies back in the day, it was just action movies. That was it, nothing else. Now it's action comedy.
Yeah.
Everything's becoming one singular, starting to become one thing, and I see that with, at least now shows that come out today, it's action, sadness, suspense, scary, drama, like all of them are just kind of in one thing. And I think that's also something that I think putting a sadness in, or like sad stuff in shows that aren't necessarily meant to be sad, but implementing that element in everything that you can watch now is a very good thing. And I think that just makes the show more like, what am I doing? This is what I'm trying to say.
Tangent?
Grasp?
I don't know.
Relevant?
Something.
Reaching for Crimson's penis?
It's something that involves like this,
Grasping at straws?
I don't know. Just having sadness makes it shows like.
Oh, throwing everything at the wall and hoping it sticks?
I don't know, but it's good. I think it's a good thing that everyone's becoming like, all the shows are doing that, and sadness gets implemented into all these different shows because it's a good thing. I think.
Yeah. I think that's a two-edged sword, because I think comedy going into everything is unneeded. Because I think it ruins a lot of plots where, like, oh, we're going to put a joke here and try and be funny. It's like, you don't need to be funny.
Yeah.
It's a movie about cancer. We don't, like, I understand the humor to try and make it, a little lighter, but, like...
I call my brother Caillou. Of course I'm going to joke about cancer.
But, I mean, just in general, like, there are a lot of action movies. Like, that's one of the reasons I can't stand Fast and Furious. Because...
that should have ended so long ago. I don't care what anybody says.
I think it should have ended. It went
from being in cars, just racing on the streets, to shooting a fucking car in space. That is ridiculous.
And Jason Statham randomly having... not Jason Statham. Was it Idris Elba? Who randomly had fucking superpowers?
What?
I think so.
I stopped watching them after, like, the fourth one.
I watched part of the first one, did not care, and I think they've gotten dumber and dumber since. But... or when, like, they make a comedy that they're trying to have it be serious at a certain time. It's like, no, I wanted to laugh. I didn't want to be sad.
Yeah, and I watched a Watch Mojo video recently with Erica. It was like best anime of each genre or something like that, and it does seem like, because Erica was trying to get like some preference of, like, when they were talking about this is the best anime of like the action genre. She was like, okay, well, what other anime are in that? And so I was having a hard time actually just trying to look, because of the fact that each anime is classified through several genres as opposed to like what, movies and shows used to be, where it was one genre.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is getting a little trickier on the genre half of trying to find what it's actually considered as.
Mm-hmm. All right, So, first one really doesn't have major consequence because it's kind of just like unsatisfying the way that people were killed.
Okay.
So, like, the first one is Kid Boo being destroyed by the spirit bomb, and I kind of disagree with it because it says, regardless, everyone hates the spirit bomb, so why, oh, why would you end the series with it?
And what is this list again?
Unsatisfying deaths.
Unsatisfying deaths. Okay.
Yeah. So I kind of disagree with that one because it was a way to connect Goku and Hercule and make Hercule important. And that was they tried every single thing they could and they couldn't beat Boo, so why not use something that's the collective of all of Earth versus him?
That's fair.
I like the symbolism there. The second one is from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, so I don't fucking know.
Don't know it.
It's cats. I don't know that, but okay.
What about dogs?
I also... the girl that fell on the fucking umbrella in Another.
Oh my!
I don't understand.
My God!
I don't understand how that's unsatisfying. Like that death, definitely shock value.
Definitely
but like I
shock
enjoyed
value. That show gave me so much anxiety with deaths because of how just fucking wild they went.
Like Another is not a super like deep show in terms of like, you know, the writing and everything like that. But by God, are all the deaths fucking crazy. And I'm okay with that. That's one that it's the shock value. All the deaths are shock value in that show.
Yes, 100%.
The Nobodies and Hunter x Hunter.
The Nobodies. I don't remember
I think it's just normal people in Hunter x Hunter who just randomly fucking die.
Oh.
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
Fair.
Another one from Macross Zero. No idea. Roy Fokker.
Who?
Roy Fokker.
Who Fokker?
It's $2.32.
Who Fokker?
Roy Fokker. Shut up, Crimson.
Not the Crimson.
I've never even heard of Chaika the Coffin Princess, but Arthur Gaz apparently. Rebecca's death from Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Did you hear it?
Yes.
I also did. Right? That one made me so fucking mad. I did not want Rebecca to die. She was so fucking cool. And I'm still mad at the show for it.
And it's just like her being interrupted by Adam Smasher and then trying to kill him.
Yeah.
That was a shock value death.
That was a shock. That was a very out of left field death. That one I don't think was needed, but they were just like, surprise, motherfuckers.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
I was very mad with that one. I thought I was gonna throw hands, to be honest.
Do it.
Euphemia.
Cole, if you ever want to fight someone, I'll just let you punch me.
I don't understand why people think that the Euphemia death is unneeded or unsatisfactory. I think it's huge in the plot.
It literally, like, it would have fucked so much shit up if she didn't die.
Yeah.
Any others on there that catch your eye?
The next one is King Kai Bubbles. I'm just literally going in order. I'm in number 7 now.
Oh,
King Kai, Bubbles, and Gregory from Dragon Ball Z. Already talked about that one.
Yep.
Kamina from Gurren Lagann.
What's the
Unsatisfactory, like the way they died. He literally dies pushing them to their exact limit, trying to inspire Simone, and they're fighting their toughest battle so far, and he is overcome by injuries that he sustained recently.
If whoever wrote this list, I think you need to go stub your fucking toe, you piece of shit! That was it.
What a great TED Talk.
Thank you.
So brave.
So brave. Thank you.
Hooray! You are brave.
How did I just fuck you guys' ears up? I'm sorry.
No.
I was like, I should pull
I know you. I saw you pull the microphone away. I'm like, well, I'm glad you at least did that.
This one's also stupid in my opinion. Yushio from Clan Ad was killed by, quote, shitty parenting.
Remind me who Yushio was in
The
Clan Ad?
child.
A child.
No.
What's worse than a rapist?
So
a child.
Okazaki can't not cope with his wife's death, so he leaves his newborn daughter in the care of others while he drinks and smokes his worries away. Honestly, probably the best thing he could have done right then, because she was still raised in a loving home.
Yes. 100%.
5 years later, Tomoya comes around and faces his responsibility. Character development. The problem is his daughter Yushio has the same illness that killed her mother. Despite Yushio's high fever, Tomoya takes her for a walk in the freaking snow, and then she dies in his arms. You're fucking stupid. He's literally taking her to a doctor.
Yeah.
And that is the only way, because all of the public transportation is shut down because of the snow.
Yep.
It's either that or she dies at home. At least having a chance to get her to a doctor
is better than no chance.
See, the person who wrote this is a stupid bitch. Was that better?
It's in tight.
Was that better than the last one?
Yeah, it seemed good regardless.
I just didn't want to, like, did it hurt?
Oh,
cool. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Ponzo from Hunter x Hunter.
God, who the
know
fuck
who
was
the fuck
Ponzo
that is.
again?
Dude, I don't remember. I binged Hunter x Hunter like 3.5 years ago, so I don't remember shit.
I literally just binged it with Erica like earlier this year, and I don't remember it.
I'm still not on the... I think it's a little overrated.
I think Hunter x Hunter as a whole...
I think the anime's overrated, not the manga. Let me phrase that.
Yeah, same. I think the Hunter x Hunter anime as a whole, sure. Chimera Ant arc, however, pretty baller. I think that's the only arc of the show that I can get behind the hype with it.
There are a lot of people that think that the Chimera Ant arc is bad.
And those people are wrong.
They think like Greed Island and the Hunter exam are better.
Hunter exam was pretty solid. Greed Island was very meh.
I really liked Greed Island.
I think it was fine.
People that say that they don't like the Chimera Ant arc are the kind of people that had to bring 2 pairs of pants to school. Shout out Max Ziller. That's his joke, not mine.
Ironic coming from the guy who's been farting the fuck out of his own
Have I shit my pants yet?
No, but you thought you did.
But I didn't. So we're straight winning, dog.
For now.
Until I'm by myself.
And then also
Then it happens.
rumbling, it's coming. Big plan.
Dude, I'm going to start playing that song whenever I'm having tummy issues. Like, I'm going to start playing it to the build-up before I go to the toilet. I'm going to time it to when the big drop goes. I'm going to go, oh, and then actually just fucking paint the toilet.
Number 3 is Mike from Attack on Titan. We already talked about that one.
Yep.
Number 2 is Neji. And number 1 is actually Lubbock from Akame Got Kill.
Love
because they're unsatisfied with his death because it's a really amazing fight with Sierra, and then he gets teleports in the sky and falls on spikes, and that's how he
Who's
dies.
that guy?
Oh, he's the guy with the string.
Yeah. I remember in the manga, his death is fucking crazy because it's a character that's actually like a bigger plot. The minister's son, who basically creates a group to go fight against them along with the group created by Esdeath.
Yeah.
And he basically gets hacked apart after killing a couple people, and then the minister's son just comes out and just rips him apart. And he ends up, I think, still falling on spikes, but like he's been cut in half, and it's fucking brutal. That manga is so good.
I still need to read it. There's so much. I finally... Like, literally, I think it was yesterday during my lunch, I finally caught up with all the webtoons and manga that I have been reading. So I was like 4 chapters behind on Komi, got caught up on that. Chainsaw Man didn't have a chapter this week, I'm aware of at least. Or didn't. No, wait, no, I did read that one. And then I caught up on like all the fucking webtoons. I had like 8 different webtoons I was behind on by like 5 episodes, like 5 chapters each. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But no, I do want to read Akame Got Kill. I still need to also finish Shadow's House. I need to find that one and figure out where I was on that, as well as Dress Up Darling.
I have kind of just stopped reading a lot of manga, and I need to get back caught up with One Piece and Chainsaw Man, because those are really the only 2 active ones that I care about right now.
Every ounce of my existence has been trying so hard not to just keep watching One Piece. And the only reason that I'm holding back so much is because I know Erica also wants to watch it. And I
feel
know
like she
how
would kill
so.
Yeah,
I
was
know
about to
how
say Erica would
probably
murder you.
act-
Yeah, I
actually
know
kill you.
how pissed and
And
sad.
I would be a character witness for her at her trial and be like, he watched One Piece without her. Not guilty.
Yeah, I know she'd be super pissed and super sad if I did. So
that's a bad.
Like, imagine if she
Yeah.
watched season 2 of Has Been Hotel or Arcane without you.
yeah, there'd be hands. But like there's already so many things that I have seen from like the new arcs from just Twitter, Instagram, social media and stuff. So
How many chapters behind on One Piece am I?
I've seen a lot of shit for Egghead, and I'm very excited for it. I did tell Erica a kind of spoiler for Egghead arc,
Why would you do that to her?
mostly because I wanted to. It was something that I knew she was going to end up seeing, and because of us getting ready to see Gear 5 as well, like because they were talking about like the sun, Nika reviving, I wanted to have like kind of be like, oh, you might not remember
for the chat,
this.
dude.
Yeah,
Spoilers for the chat.
spoilers from Gear 5's reveal in Wano.
Yeah, people.
Oh, yeah. I remember where I left off in One Piece. I'm like, I think 5 chapters behind. And I just remembered that there was a huge fucking reveal at the last chapter because when I got caught up, I had read online that there was something huge announced. And it changes the entire plot of where we think the story is going.
I don't want to know at all.
I really want to tell you guys.
Don't.
Can we go in the other room real quick while he does the da da da?
And we just whispered into the mic so he hears it anyway.
Yeah. Can
I mean, y'all can go to the other room.
I'll just tell you in
and-
between episodes.
Okay.
I was like, you could do that, and I
I
could
could
just
just
talk
show you the
about
manga
AI.
panel too.
Okay. Yeah. Do that.
Well, while they're doing that, quick reminder: we're going to be at Anime Iowa coming up later in July. We're going to have our panel going on at what time, Frenchie?
Oh,
10:45.
They actually moved it back. We're going to be closer to, I think, 11:45.
Oh,
I
that's
want to
nice.
die.
Yeah, better than 1 a.m. like last year's.
That's fair.
We're going to be doing a bunch of simping stuff as per usual. We're going to have a lot of audience interactions. We're going to be able to hang out and talk with you guys. It's going to be a fun time. So if you are in the Midwest area or if you are going to be at AI, say hi. Stop by our panel. We'll be there. At least, I hope we'll be there.
I plan on it.
I hope so.
It's just here, over, and then there's one more page.
Here.
Yeah.
And then do I scroll right or left?
Move to the right.
Go to the right. Okay. So how do I read there? Wait. How do I read manga? Left.
It's literally
Backwards.
just this quote, and then that.
So this one right here. This one. This one.
Yes.
I know it.
Trying to watch Wiki read manga.
Ah! Why? Who said that? Take the microphone. Who said that? Who said it? Who said it? Do you not know?
I know.
Who said it?
The doctor.
Okay.
Yeah?
Crimson, I want to tell you.
No.
Yeah, Vegapunk drops a huge piece of information. Egghead is crazy. Egghead, like, I thought Wano was insane with the raid on Shiganshina. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Onigashima?
Onigashima. I was thinking of AOT. Shigashima District. I thought that was crazy. The fight on Egghead Island is one of the craziest things that happens in the entire series of One Piece.
Wait, I think I might know this spoiler. And I think I think this is the one that I told Erica.
Probably not.
I'm gonna message it over to
Just
you.
write it on the whiteboard. I don't care about spoilers for One Piece. Well, I do, but not right now.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, just catch me. I've heard theories about it in terms of I don't want people to know. I've heard some theories about it, but it kind of confirms a little bit of something that has to do with That stuff.
No.
Oh.
What'd you say? What does that mean?
It is actually, but it's not the name.
That's what I mean.
It's a different name. It's,
yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's actually revealed in Wano.
Yeah.
That's revealed in Wano right after the Gear 5 reveal. Because it's a conversation with the 5 elders where that's revealed. And they're talking about Ika.
Oh, yeah.
That's in Wano. You have no fucking idea the shit that you're in for when Egghead gets dubbed.
I know. I've already seen the fucking, like, one of the fights for Egghead with Gear 5 Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Like, I've already seen, like, the clips for that fight, and it looks so fucking cool.
I should have watched One Piece last night. I watched
all of it?
I have like 20 episodes. Not even 20.
Oh, okay.
Probably like 10 or 15 episodes.
Oh, you probably could have knocked that out.
Yeah, because I'm in Egghead Island on the sub.
I know you are.
But yeah, so we were originally talking about sad stuff. Then we were talking about deaths. Now we're talking about One Piece because when it's the three of us, yeah, we should talk about One Piece because Zario isn't here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Sad stuff is sad. It reveals itself in strange ways. Life finds a way, and life is sad. So there you go.
The title for this episode is just going to be called Tangents.
I'm just going to call it Life is Sad.
Life is sad and also tangents.
And we're going to come.
And we're right back to coming. Started with
That's what I said. We're going to come.
We started with coming. We're ending with coming.
You got to start and finish with come. You know what I'm saying?
What's the anime assignment, my guy?
That's what I'm looking up just to figure out which one in this movie series.
Jack Wang!
Yo, Jack Wang, like, completely bombarded my notifications this morning. Like, so many likes on so much of my shit. I'm like, yo, Jack.
Jack Wang.
Jack
Wang. I hope you're excited to go to Anime Iowa.
We are excited to see you.
Don't speak for me.
Am I wrong?
Don't speak for me.
Okay, well, at least one of us is excited to see you.
I'm excited to see everyone.
I'm just excited to give her Nerdvember prize because I'm really bad about mailing shit out.
No, that's valid.
Was it?
Okay, so
I sent Janelle a photo. Like, was it? I did this. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited to get drunk with Atomic.
I have to get mimosa stuff for her and everyone. God, why am I the mimosa guy?
Because you kind of made yourself that way.
I didn't make myself that way.
So I'm just double checking one thing really quick. Pocahontas.
I love that. Haktua.
That meme is wild.
Okay, so I don't know exactly if there's a place to watch it elsewhere outside of the official release.
Okay.
But on the topic of sad anime,
God damn it.
A show that has become one of my top 10 favorite anime ever, and I really want to get a tattoo for.
Are you doing a show?
No, it has several movies related to it. We talked about it earlier.
Sword Art Online.
No.
Violet Evergarden.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
We're going to watch a
Violet. Fuck, they're on Netflix, aren't they?
Yes.
God
That's
damn
why
it.
I was trying to look it up. But I guess we can just...
have Netflix.
Right,
well, I guess you just got to go over to your buddies and do a watch party.
I'm down.
Damn.
Do you want to do that next Friday?
I don't remember if I have sports.
Wait, actually, no, I can't. Nope. Not Friday. We can do another day. Just can't do it Friday. I already promised I'm going out on Friday.
We just do it on the 4th of July while everyone else is hanging out. We just sneak inside and watch it.
Maybe.
Okay, so it is Violet Evergarden, Attorney, and the Auto Memory Doll. Because there's like multiple movies. So I even looked up like the order to watch them in. And this one is the first one directly after the series.
Noted.
So yeah.
Oh my god, episode 12 of Kaiju number 8's out, the final one.
It's also on. It's also on Amazon Prime. You can rent it for like $4.
Oh, lame.
Yeah. So we're going back to the world of Violet Evergarden. I've been wanting to watch the series of movies anyway, so maybe next time I'll even just do Violet Evergarden the movie.
Yeah.
Let's keep going down the list.
Yeah.
We're gonna cry.
I've been thinking about that, like finding a super long series and like next season just doing like 25 episode blocks or something like that, or 12 episode blocks of it the entire year.
What would you do?
I don't know yet. I'm make Crimson watch Dragon Ball Z.
You could.
Because I think there's 291 episodes. So yeah, I could easily do that. That would take up like maybe 2/3 of the season.
Okay, hold up. Where's my calculator? 25 divided by...
It wouldn't be divided.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Well, look at this.
How would you say? How many episodes?
Even if I did just 12,
How many episodes?
say let's do 16.
No, how many episodes
like,
is the show totally?
297 or something.
297 divided by 25.
I can't find it anywhere
That would take
else.
you 11 weeks.
Yeah.
I can't find it anywhere else to watch.
That'd be...
So, it looks like you're going to have to go to your friends and have a watch party.
Or rent it. Or I'll just have to rent it.
Or
Crimson.
spend time with your friends.
Just hang out. We could watch it right now while we do stuff for the panel.
It's an hour and a half long. Well, yeah, maybe. Well, I might have found it. I don't know yet.
All right,
Okay.
well, let's just continue.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it for this half of the episode. And reminder, we're going to have a anime review coming up of the show we watched this week. Shikamori is Not Just a Cutie, which I very much enjoyed. So we'll talk about that here in our next episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Weekly Weebs podcast. We'll be back next week with more exciting anime talk.
Make sure to join us every show to stay up to date with what's going on in the world of anime. We'll catch you next time.